I watched the entirety of the Tarkov TV event so that you don't have to. Now we're going to go through some of the top things that were covered today on Tarkov TV. First off, we're going to show off a little bit of Arena. Now I know everybody was super excited to see Arena come to life, but per Nikita, that's actually not going to be releasing anytime soon. Now he kind of alluded to the fact that they're probably going to be at Gamescom, that it's very certain, but it's still up in the air. But he says there will be a playable demo of Arena at Gamescom, so anyone that's there will get a chance to play or watch some people play. And then he talked about some Arena competitions that they've already been hosting, planning to host, and then we got into the meat and potatoes of things. Now they started showing off some of the new features we're going to see on the next patch for Wipe, which is a helmet flashlight. We're finally going to get those. It's been, gosh, I feel like forever, as well as one of the biggest features that I've been waiting for, which is limb selection on healing. That one's going to be huge, as well as double clicking consumables. Now that's probably one of my biggest complaints about the game, is that if you want to eat food or anything like that, you can't just double click it. You have to like double click to open up the window, then hit use all, or right click, use, that whole thing. Now there's also going to be a sell all feature for scav runs, which is nice. So they kind of showed off here, I want to keep a few things, you put it in your inventory, and then sell all button sells anything left on the scav, which I think will be pretty handy. As well as now inside of your hideout, there's going to be a great little feature here. We can see a little progress bar. That's a huge one. And then they showed off the fast swap for pistols. I know that that's been a big request from a lot of people, is realistically I should be able to kind of drop my gun. It's on a sling, right? I should be able to pull out a pistol faster. Now next they showed off the UI. I mean, they've been showing this off for a little while, but the new Trader UI, I think this is just part of the update to the new Unity engine. I think that's kind of comes with it. They know that people are getting tired of backing out to the main screen to go find the trader that they're wanting, instead of just clicking up at the top and kind of popping through there. And now they showed off some new weapons we're going to get as well. AK-12, we had the mags already. Now we finally have the AK-12 available. And so that's going to be on the next wipe here, which they did say is going to be in August. They didn't give a defined time in August, but you know how they are, sometime in August. I think we'll kind of know when it's going to happen. The SVT-40. Now this looks like just another Russian rifle that we're going to be able to use, probably going to be on woods a lot, as well as the AVT-40, which looks like a full auto, kind of not so much rifle version. I don't really see myself using these that often. A lot of times these Russian weapons they keep putting in, I mean, exactly right there, you saw it. That recoil, ridiculous. I don't think anyone's going to use that on full auto. If they do, but I have a feeling we're going to see a whole lot of scavs with these weapons. Now next up, one of the craziest, the sawed-off MP43. As if the MP43 wasn't bad enough. Now we've got Rizzy's dad's Obrez. We got the the sawed-off version. I'm not gonna be a fan of that, to be honest, so I don't really see this one getting a whole lot of action. Now it looks like there's a bunch of updates to the PM and PM platform. So we've got here the drum mag PM, which I think we've all kind of seen. I'm not really sure what's new about this one. Kind of looks the same as the old PM pistol, but maybe maybe there's some stat buffs in this. They've got the PB, which we're all kind of familiar with the idea of this, just a suppressed version of the PM pistol, it appears. Same kind of platform, the short capacity mag. And then next up we're going to see what looks like it's just a threaded barrel for the PM pistol, which is the PMT, which is going to be kind of like the tactical version. We'll see. Now I know the PM pistol isn't anybody's favorite, but being able to attach a flashlight or maybe even a laser to it might make for those cheap kits, like when you run maybe like a early wipe run, it might make it a little bit more bearable. And now here I think is what everybody's excited about, the PKM, a belt-fed machine gun. Now there were no sounds to any of this when they were showing it off. They said it's still in very early process or prototype, whatever they call it. But they said that they're working on it, and this is going to be a boss weapon, so similar to like big pipes, you know, grenade launcher with a 6-round drum. The only way to get this is going to be to killing the boss. I believe this is going to be the boss on Streets. They called him Cabin, K-A-B-A-N. And I thought they even rumored that this guy was going to have like a riot shield, so I'm curious to see, you know, how this evolves, and I can't wait personally to be in a factory run and just hear a belt-fed machine gun going off. I think that's going to be incredible. Now here's one of those things that I know that everybody was kind of excited for, and I know that they pushed it back a whole bunch, but we're going to have finally interchangeable plates for armor. Now this section, they really kind of took their time showing this off, because in a few seconds here they're going to hop into a raid and actually show. They redesigned the hitboxes, so along with being able to swap these plates out and add plates like on the side and everything, they were able to, you know, kind of redefine the hitboxes. Now I'm up in the air on if I like this or not, and you'll see here in a minute when they show a guy wearing a slick and an Alton and they easily just tap him right in the throat. That's not necessarily the best option in my opinion here. So we can see, you know, we're shooting his side, his thorax goes out, but you shoot him in the right in the chest, 82. Now one of the cool things I thought was you can see the armor's at 145, so I'm wondering if because of the hitbox that see right there, you get him right in the neck. But I'm wondering with these hitbox changes, and then it looks like here we have this, you know, the 6B43 there with over 300 armor. I think that's their way of kind of showing off like, hey, because you're going to be able to change these out, people are going to have a lot more heavy armor, but you're also going to be able to hit them where there isn't armor pretty easily. I think in their eyes, that's a way to counterbalance all of this. I don't think it's a great idea personally. I think it's just going to increase the leg meta. You know, everyone's just going to be aiming for non-armored parts. Like, why even bother trying to shoot somebody in the chest? But I know instinctually a lot of us kind of flick to the chest or head, just based off of, you know, years of playing Call of Duty and Battlefield and other games like that. Now, one of the other things I am looking forward to, though, is, you know, we see here like 500, you know, let's call it 500 armor. Imagine that on somebody's armor. And then imagine them running around with that PKM we saw earlier and an Alton. I personally can't wait to just see the pure terror that comes out of all of this. See, there it is again, right in the neck. That just, man, I'm not sure how I feel about that one, but overall, not a bad, you know, update to the whole armor and hitbox. Now, of course, it wouldn't be Tarkov TV without watching Demirka play a couple raids and do what Demirka does best, which is just run out there and die for no reason. Like, what was he even thinking? Who knows? And they swear he got better. Also, they did say that Nikita has been playing Tarkov a lot, which I know if you are a fan of Tarkov for an extended period of time, you'd know that he actually didn't really play, and now he does. Especially, it sounds like Arena is kind of his realm. Now we watched Demirka run around with an underbarrel grenade launcher, and even Nikita called him out on, like, where are you aiming? Where are you shooting? Now you can see the guy up top there. Demirka just, I guess, decides he's going to try and push when the guy's staring down right at him. Not really sure, but classic Demirka, right? And then finally, they showed off, they're making changes to recoil. Now he kind of saved that to the end as if it was like a big surprise. Already people are freaking out about this and very upset of it looks like it's kind of like most other games. You can see the spread pattern there is it's going to kick you up and then do a little spiral. And then I guess when you full auto spray it, it kind of levels out there at the top, which I think means if you can really control those first, you know, 6 or 7 rounds, you'll be awesome. Now I did notice, and some other people did as well, this is a Voodoo scope, and you can see the like eye relief around the edge. It looks like they heavily nerfed the Voodoo scope, so just be ready for that. So that is Tarkov TV in a nutshell. I'm gonna leave up here the roadmap for a little bit so you can take a look at that and know that they did actually, you know, confirm wipe in August. No hard date on exactly when that is, and wipe in December. Now they did say right after the August wipe, that's when we will see the Unity update. So it sounds like we're gonna have a jam-packed wipe after August. So thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and, you know, do all that crap that people, you know, have to promote. I really appreciate it. It really tells me you guys like what I'm doing. I'm seeing a lot of views, a lot of growth here, a lot of likes, comments, a lot of new subs. So thank you so much for for, you know, clicking all those buttons and coming out and watching all these videos, watching all the raids. I really appreciate it. And I'm actually considering streaming on YouTube more consistently instead of on Twitch. So if you want to see some more raids and see them live here on YouTube, leave a comment, leave a like, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks again, and look forward to kicking ass with you guys next wipe.